Welcome back to TWN Academy. I'm your dietitian Lisa Hayim, dishing out the knowledge you deserve to know about the food you eat. Today, we're talking about one of my all-time favorite topics, inflammation. It's a super hot topic right now, but the problem is it's been oversimplified by the media, so most people think that it's a bad thing. But in reality, inflammation is a protective mechanism of the body. It's a good thing that should lead to normal healing. The problem happens when inflammation stays for too long, which can happen because of dietary and environmental factors, many of which are simply out of our control. But let's back this up and really get to know what inflammation is. We've got two types of inflammation, acute and chronic. Let's begin with acute. Acute inflammation happens when we injure ourselves. So for example, when we get a cut. We expose that open area to infection. So our body sends over all of our internal medicine to the affected area. We rush over blood and antibodies as first responders to the exact place of injury. That's that pulsing or throbbing feeling. As the cut or injury begins to heal, the medicine retreats, and the inflammation should and normally does go away with it. Chronic inflammation, on the other hand, is when inflammation persists. It doesn't go away, and the body remains on high alert, acting like it's under attack. A lot of our modern lifestyle causes this state of chronic inflammation, which means that our immune system is in overdrive. It's working really hard all of the time. Because our body thinks it's constantly under attack, it's producing these inflammatory cells, and they're acting like teenagers. They're hanging out in places they shouldn't for too long and getting us into trouble. Over time, they promote the buildup of plaque, lead to obesity, and can cause a host of other health issues. It becomes a really vicious cycle. When the body sees the plaque caused from the chronic inflammation, it sends even more inflammatory markers in effort to fix the problem. When we exercise, we also experience a short-term inflammatory response. That's the pain after a workout. It's caused from inflammation, which is again a normal response of the body, but it can be painful and kind of annoying. So it's usually recommended to take an over-the-counter medication like ibuprofen, which works as an anti-inflammatory agent. But today, we're changing the story and breaking down whole food sources that balance inflammation naturally. So this is one of my favorite products. It's called Lament. It's made from New Chapter and comes from real food sources. The product uses 10 time-tested botanicals, all sourced from Mother Nature, that are specifically formulated to support the body's healthy inflammatory response. The 4 main ingredients inside the supplement are turmeric, ginger, rosemary, and green tea. So let's learn a little bit about each of these ingredients found within. First up, we've got turmeric. Turmeric contains an antioxidant known as curcumin. Curcumin is not easily absorbed by the body, which is why when cooking, it's often recommended to add in black pepper, which works to boost its absorption. New Chapter, however, delivers the curcumin with oily compounds. The addition of the oils actually make the curcumin ready to digest and better absorbed once it's in your body. Next up, ginger. Inside ginger is a compound called gingerol. Gingerol acts on the vanilloid receptors. These are located on pain-sensory nerve endings all around our body. The cool thing about gingerol is that it not only works to get rid of the pain that comes with the inflammation, but it actually reduces the actual inflammation by inhibiting the enzyme that causes it. Pretty cool, right? Good reason to start eating some ginger. Next up, we've got rosemary. Rosemary contains 2 active compounds, carnosol and carnosic acid, which are linked to reducing inflammation all around the body. I love rosemary, such an easy herb to add into anything. I love to cook with it when roasting veggies, puree it into a soup, whatever I can add it into. It adds such a delicious, rich flavor. Lastly, we've got green tea. Green tea has an ingredient in it called EGCG, which blocks interleukin-1. That's a pro-inflammatory cell. In Lament, a water-only extract of green tea is used to bring out the full benefits of drinking green tea and the variety of compounds that come with it. I've got some other favorite foods not found within Lament that do a great job of busting inflammation. My top 3 are berries, garlic, and tomatoes. So there you have it. Some of our favorite foods that you're already eating already contain some great anti-inflammatory agents. A good rule of thumb, whole foods unaltered shouldn't cause inflammation. And there are some awesome compounds within some of our favorite foods that do a great job of balancing natural inflammation within the body.